Nah, no, 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 nah. Yo, this officer got to get charged. Got to get charged, period. And if this officer ain't charged, I don't know what's going on in Florida. Officer got to get charged. YouTube family, what's good? What's good? Another one. What's good, yo? Welcome back. Like I always say, I appreciate you checking out my little channel. I don't know how you got here, but you here, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? And I've said it in my previous videos. I ain't doing nothing until you press the like button. I'm gonna sit just like this. I ain't doing nothing until you press the like button. Now I do not, I am not doing nothing until you press the like button. No. Yo, I'm just playing, yo. But again, I appreciate you checking out my channel. Check out the other videos. Great information. Some people may say, yo, Jason, who the hell you think you are? Like, why you feel like you got the what to be judging police officers? Well, I was a police officer, right? I was a police officer. I was a police officer, federal and local law enforcement for 13 years. Local and federal. So yeah, my associates, my bachelor's, my master's degrees in criminal justice. So I know what the hell I'm talking about, right? So that's why I'm here. That's why I created this channel. And mainly, I created it, based on my knowledge, training, and experience, and for educational purposes, right? Because I want people to watch this, get something, take some things away from it, and it'll keep you safe. And like I say, get you on the other side of that police encounter or that traffic stop. First things first, though, yo, you see the gear? My Marines, you know what this is. Simplified, all my Marines, you know what this is. All Marines know what this is. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Look on the shirt. Look on my shirt. Eternal. And if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? This. Go check out my website, man. Check out the website down here. Go check out the website. These are on the website. I got a bunch of other fire gear over there on the website. So go check out the website, semperBKReactions.com, the sponsor of this show and all of the shows. You know what I'm saying? So go check that out. So today, YouTube family, this is a cut and dry one to me. This is fairly new. This is, I want to say this happened in April, I believe, right? This happened in April, I want to say. So this is brand new. To me, this video don't even need to be long, because this is cut and dry. We gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna give you my reaction after. All right, let's do it.
Public after NBC6 and Telemundo 51 and the Miami Herald fought an attempt by the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office to keep it sealed.
The legal battle stems from a 2025 police shooting involving a Pinecrest officer who said he was forced to open fire.
NBC6 reporter Christian Colon has the latest, including new details from that report and why the officer is now under investigation.
Video captured police using a pit maneuver to stop an off-road vehicle after a lengthy chase down Chrome Avenue in southwest Miami-Dade. This chase began about 20 miles away at this mobile gas station, where police say a group of off-road vehicles was gathered. Records show Pinecrest officer Andres Garcia approached the driver, later identified as Adolfo Dennis. But Dennis, in the red vehicle, sped off, striking Garcia as he was opening the car door. That's when the officer started shooting.
No. Yo, this officer got to get charged. Got to get charged, period. And if this officer ain't charged, I don't know what's going on in Florida. Officer got to get charged.
The most egregious act here was by the officer, by firing those shots into a vehicle that the state, by their own theory, says was fleeing.
Adolfo Dennis is facing charges, accused of hitting Officer Garcia and running from police. But now that officer is also under investigation by the state attorney's office for his actions.
It is my understanding, I'm not involved in that investigation, but it is my understanding that that finding is forthcoming.
Okay, it's been 10 months.
I understand, Judge. Our office only received it in March, I believe.
With the state attorney's investigation on Garcia ongoing, they wanted Judge Tanya Brinkley to prevent the public from viewing a Florida Department of Law Enforcement report on the shooting. That's when NBC6 and the Miami Herald attorneys stepped in.
Any documents that are shared with the defendant are required under the law to be shared with the public, or required to be produced with a public records request.
The judge sided with our request, and the FDLE report was released. That's where we learned Officer Garcia fired about 9 shots that day, striking the ATV's door several times. The report also stated Officer Garcia did not fracture his leg and that he refused to talk to FDLE about the incident.
And it's really unclear if the police officer will face any charges in connection to the shooting. We did reach out to the union representing him, but we haven't heard back yet. As for Dennis, he has pleaded not guilty, and the attempted murder of a law enforcement officer charge that he was once facing has been dropped. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC6 News.
Has Georgia, because I was a Atlanta police officer, has aggravated assault, right? When you shoot at somebody or shoot somebody and they don't die, which would be homicide murder. In Georgia, it's aggravated assault. New York State is attempted murder. I don't know if Florida has attempted murder or aggravated assault, but this officer, boom, the verdict is this officer has to be charged with aggravated assault or attempted murder. Here's why. There is no justifying firing at a fleeing vehicle, right? That is not firing at you or does not pose an imminent threat, imminent danger to you as a police officer. It's not like he fired prior to being hit, while being hit. He fired after he was hit and the vehicle was fleeing. From what I see, and I don't know what happened before, but from this here, right, this part of the camera that we see, and according to the video, I guess this was an older case, it's just coming out now because the police department was trying to hide the police report. But from what we see here in this video, he cannot justify firing at a fleeing vehicle. You cannot justify using deadly force at a fleeing vehicle if that vehicle is not posing an imminent danger, imminent threat to you as the officer. I'll give you an example of where a police officer could fire at a fleeing vehicle. That vehicle is fleeing after just shooting at you. That vehicle is fleeing with guns hanging out the window. That vehicle is fleeing and blatantly driving towards a crowd of people. But then again, you can't even do that, right? Because what all law enforcement officers should know, what Marines know, right? Treat, never, keep, right? Treat every weapon as if it were loaded. Never point a weapon at anything you're not intended to shoot. Treat, never, keep your weapon on safe until you're ready to fire. Keep your finger straight off the trigger until you're ready to fire. In law enforcement, we have what's called know your target and what's beyond, right? So again, it was so reckless, him firing at that ATV that was fleeing, because I'm quite sure he probably didn't even realize what was beyond the target, right? And again, I saw no reason to justify him firing shots at this ATV. I want to follow this. If I get any updates, I'm going to update the page. I'm going to put up some other videos, but the officer is dead wrong. And what I did hear is they dropped some charges against this gentleman, rightfully so. And to most of the time, right, what I can recall, when I hear charges are being reduced or dropped against a suspect that's involved in something this serious, that means that something's about to happen to the officer, I guarantee you. So like I said, this is cut and dry. Officer got to be charged with whatever Florida got, aggravated assault or attempted murder. All right, the officer's dead wrong. Again, go check out semperBK Clothing, man. With a website right here. Go check out semperBK Clothing. Go check out some of them other videos I got. Yo, man, I'm gonna be here every week. Give me all that knowledge, Give me all that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for checking out my page. Much love. Stay safe out there. Check out them other videos, because again, I want to get you on the other side of that police encounter, all right? Peace.